Hi crafters, today I'm showing my half dozen to-go cards with the Easter Bunny stamp set and punch. And I will show you those. They are so cute. This is a carryover from last year. And here's the stamp set. These are in the annual catalog. The Easter Bunny stamp set. And then there is an adorable little bunny punch, which is right here, and this may be the last year we have them. I don't know, because they're a carryover. And my name is Verna Mullen from Stampin' Notes, and welcome to my studio in Western New York. It is a really windy day here today. Hi Crystal, nice to have you here all the way from Iowa. So today I'm gonna give a free card class, paper crafting class, and I do every Monday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it's on my Facebook page and my YouTube channel. So you can follow me on Facebook at Verna Mullen Stampin' Notes, and my YouTube channel. You can subscribe and then hit that little bell there, and so you'll be notified when I'm on. But I'm always on every Monday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Participate and comment or share, especially share, and you'll have a chance to win some goodies from me. And this week's winner is Cindy Carter. Cindy, thank you so much for participating and sharing. So today's the last day to register for my monthly kit in the mail featuring the Everyday Details bundle, and that is a beautiful set. It's going to include a half a pack of the Flight and Airy Designer Series paper, which is no longer available, but I have that from Celebration. It will include a pack of the sheer ribbon combo pack. There is pink and yellow and azure afternoon in there. Whoops, there's the azure. So there's 3 spools of beautiful sheer ribbon. Also a package of the linen thread and a package of the tinsel dots, because it goes so well, the colors go so well with that designer series paper. And this is for 6 cards. 6 card designs, but you will have everything to make 2 of each, so 12 cards. And I'll show you those really quick. They're beautiful, so springtime-ish, if that's a word. I don't think that's really a word. And so there's the 6 cards. You get 2 of each. You'll have about $30 in the products I just showed you, plus all your cardstock, and everything is cut in die cut for you. You will need the bundle, the detailed Everyday Details bundle, the stamps and the dies to complete your projects, and the cost is $42. That also includes priority shipping and a PDF tutorial and a video tutorial. So if you are interested in that, just send me an email at vernastamps@gmail.com, and today's the last day for that. Hi Virginia. Hi Iris. Also, the cards that projects I'm gonna make today, you can get free with a purchase from me this week if you shop with me this week using the March host code, and you'll see it there on the banner. It's D3Z4KMB3, and you just need to use that at checkout. If your order is $40, you will get the kits to make 2 of each of these projects. There's 2 cards and a little milk carton, and you will also get the PDF tutorial. And if your order is $50 or more, I will include a pack of the rainbow colored gems I'm going to use today. Let's see, they are the Rainbow Adhesive Backed Dots. They're so pretty. And that's with an order of $50 or more. And if your order is $150, don't use a host code, because then you'll get the host rewards. All right, all the business is done, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to do some creating today. And we're going to start with a card. The first card I'm going to show you is this little card right here. And I'm going to switch to my project view and get that view out of there. Whoops, sorry. Okay, there we go. So this is kind of a vintage look Easter Bunny card, and I'll show you how to make that. We'll go ahead and make that, and we're going to start with a pool party cardstock. And I'm going to fold that in half and burnish it with my bone folder, which I don't think I brought over here. I'm going to grab that. And I scored it 5 1/2. Okay, and I'm gonna fold that in half. Usually I score them. I didn't score this one, but you can just fold it in half and burnish it down like that. And then we have lots of layers here. So we've got crumb cake. We've got a piece of basic white that's embossed with a basket or cane embossing folder, and that is in the annual catalog. We've got a piece of that beautiful balloon designer series paper. It goes with a hot air balloon set. I can't remember the name of it right off. We have these two shapes are die cut with a stylish shapes dies. And first thing we're going to do is we're going to do add some color to our basic white cardstock, and I'm going to grab a piece of scrap paper right here. I'll move this up out of the way. Does anybody have this set, the Easter Bunnies bundle or stamp set? And I'm bringing in old pecan pie, or you can use also crumb cake. I just want it a little bit darker, so I'm going to use a pecan pie and my blending brush. And that is the wrong color. We want the brown. Okay, so the blending brushes come in 2 sizes. This is the large size. My favorite is the smaller size. And I'm starting off on here because if I just went like this, you'd get a big glob like that. So you want to start off and then come into whatever you're coloring. So you put the ink on, come in with your color. If you're on here, say hi. Tell me where you're from. I always love to meet new people and hear where you're from. It has been very spring-like here, but the last few days have been windy and kind of messy. Iris, your package is in the mail and on the way. Alright, so I'm not going to worry about the middle because it's going to be covered. So there is that. Hi, Virginia. All right, and so we're gonna do our layers. And bring in my crumb cake. And I forgot to cut one of the layers, so I am going to grab my pool party and do that right now. Just when you think you're ready. Alright, so I'm going to set this aside. We're going to need that again in a few minutes. I'm going to go ahead and put the crumb cake layer on here. And I'm using Stampin' Up's glue. I just have it in I have it in a needle nose glue bottle, and these are available from Amazon. I just like that it makes it a little thinner to go on. I really love the glue. It's my favorite, mainly because you can move it around, you know, if you need to. And usually I need to. It's just easier to move around. Okay, so that layer is on there, and I'm going to cut a piece of Oh, you're from France. Oh, welcome, Virginia. All the way across the ocean and far away. Nice to have you here. All right, this is going to be 5 1/8 by 3 7/8. And I've got a little line going across it. I didn't realize that, but it's not going to show, so I'm going to use it. Hi, Debbie. Nice to have you here live on the live. All right, so this is going to layer on here, and I just want to make sure I cut this right. Yep, I did. All right, and that's, so we've got lots of layers on this. I like a card with a lot of layers, and I tend to like to use liquid glue on anything that's embossed, just because there are so many little nooks and crannies. All right, so I'm going to pull that over just a little bit. Okay, and then we're going to layer this onto here. I have a beautiful cardinal that visits. He's not here at the moment, but he has been here this afternoon outside my window. I love to watch the birds at the bird feeder. All right, so there's our layers, all the layers we're gonna use. And now we're gonna do the banner. So this banner, I wanna make my banners at the bottom of it. And the way that I'm gonna do it right now, I use this with a larger piece of paper. Hi Sherry, hi Nancy, Camp Hill, PA. I've heard of that. The way I'm going to do this, I'm going to fold it in half. I'm not going to crease or score all of this. I'm just going to, I just want those ends to meet. I want to know where the center is, okay? So I've pinched that, so I know that's my center. And I'm going to take and cut up to the middle. And then from each corner, I'm going to cut in like this. Because I'm left-handed, I'm going to turn it over and cut again from the left. All right, so there's the banner. I'm going to put that on the card. And I want to put it to the very top of where the layers start on the card. So at the top of the crumb cake there. Oops. I stood up to look and I hit the light. Okay, so that looks about centered. All right, now let's bring in that circle. And this is cut with one of the Stylish Shapes dies. If you don't have the Stylish Shapes dies, this is a great investment. Lots of circles, squares, and banners. There's one other large banner I don't have on this sheet right here. But that is a wonderful tool. Now I'm going to do some more blending. I'm bringing that pecan pie back in, and I'm going to go on the edges of the circle here. This card would also be a cute baby card. You could easily make it into a boy or girl baby card. I just want to make that crumb cake a little bit darker, a little vintage looking. And I was going to use the craft note paper, and I don't have any. I have like one sheet, so. But yes, you can, everything will come like this die, if you order from me and you want the kits for these, this isn't part of the Easter Bunny kit, so that will be already die cut for you. You will get the designer series paper that, like, this will already be embossed for you. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put this on with dimensionals. I'm gonna use the sheet foam. I like using this. I buy it and cut it up. It's just so you don't have to be putting on as many little dimensionals. Oh, you're left-handed? Yes, I am. Hi, Benita. Welcome. All right, so the circle's gonna be centered. Yes, I am a southpaw. One of my sons, actually I want it down up a little farther. One of my sons is, the son that's the lawyer is right-handed, but he plays sports left-handed. We have 4 sons. We have a farm. The farm is much smaller than it used to be when the boys were home. Okay, so you notice I pushed this up a little bit because I want to have room for the other banner at the bottom. And this is, I'm going to go in and color this a little bit, make it a little bit darker. Yeah, my sons are all grown. We have 13 grandchildren. It's very lively when everyone is here together. We have a good time. All right, so let's put a sentiment on there. And I have got, this is enjoy all the little moments, which you could use for a baby card too. Or you can make it an Easter card. And I'm using pecan pie. I don't know, how do you say that? Pecan? I say pecan, but I know in the South they probably say it different. Hi, Aline. Nice to have you on there. Hi, Chris Wolcott. Chris just had a birthday. Yes, and she has 4 sons, too. Chris is one of my team members, and Iris is one of my team members. All right, so this is going to go down here like that, and I am going to use dimensionals for this. We'll put 3 on there. Oops, didn't get the dimensional with that one. Okay. And I want it up just a little bit, about like that. So our bunny rabbit, I'm going to use that same designer series paper to punch out the bunny. I'm going to look, I can't remember the name of this paper. I want to tell you in case you want to know. So yes, and if you get the kit, you'll get the PDF tutorial for this. And that will come in a little, this is a previous kit. It comes in all packaged up like this. There will be a little insert there to tell you which one it is, and you can rewatch the video, plus you'll have the PDF tutorial. All right, so we're just gonna I forgot to look on the paper. I'll look just a minute here. We're just gonna punch our bunny out. And I'm gonna bring in some of those, can move this out. A foam sheet here. I wonder, I'm gonna cut that right about there. Whoops. And we go flying. And That's gonna go on just like that. Oh, you know what? I forgot to stamp the bunny. Oh, well, we can't have that. So bring the paper back here. Get the bunny stamp. I mean, you could do the bunny not stamped, but we need a little more detail, I think. And this is pecan pie I'm using. Now let's stamp the bunny, or punch the bunny. And you just hold your stamp so you can see the back of it to line it up. And we need a piece of this foam. Alright, we'll bring him back here and put him on there. Oh, he's so cute. Alright, let's dress this up a little bit. So I'm going to use some of those beautiful Rainbow Adhesive Backed Dots. And let's see here. Let's go with the same color here. Pool Party. We'll do one and then one there. And another one. Maybe right there. And we need a bow, and I'm using the baker's twine that comes in the 4-pack with black and white and a gray, and this is the crumb cake one. Or you could use linen thread, either would look good. And I prefer to do a double bow. I just like the look of it. And your kit will include ribbon or bows, whatever is used. It would be cute on a bag. Hi, Sherry. Thank you. All right, so pull that down and then cut that. And I'll grab a glue dot. Put that right there, and then our bow on. Then you could stamp Happy Easter inside it, or you could stamp, if it's a baby card, you could use it that way. I think on the inside I put a piece of basic white with a little bit of the Designer Series paper across the bottom. Thanks, Aline. Okay, that's card number 1, and this one, the first one, I have the petal pink dots, and that one has the pool party. All right, now our second card. This card was inspired by Lynn Dunn. I know you probably are familiar with Lynn. I did not see the directions for it. I just saw it posted. It's something that she did in the past, and I just fell in love with it. So this is a card. Isn't that cute? The little Easter bunny's jumping into the hole and his feet are hanging out. So let's do this card. I have a piece of Highland Heather cardstock, and we're going to add some color to this too. We're going to darken it up a little bit so it's not so plain on the front. I'm bringing in that scrap piece. Also, I have die cut a circle in the top here with a stylish shapes die, and you'll notice it's up towards the top because I want room down here for the feet to hang out. All right, it's centered, well, hopefully centered. And for some reason that is not sitting right. I'm going to fold it this way too. This one I did burnish, or score, and I'm burnishing it. All right. Okay, so I'm going to bring in my scrap piece, and I'm using Gorgeous Grape on Highland Heather cardstock. And these blends are great, or the blending brushes. To wash them, you just rinse them in water, and they will dry good. They will be stained, but they're easy to wash and clean. So we want, if you're a quilter and you know what batik is, we want kind of a batik-y look with the light and the dark colors. The light Highland Heather and the dark Gorgeous Grape. So you can see there's light here and dark. And I'm just going to do a little up here. Alright, so you can see that adds a nice little bit of interest to that cardstock. I'm going to trim this bottom off. I'm not sure why I must not have measured it right, or when I cut it. Because I want it to, or when I scored it probably. I just want to take a tiny bit off the bottom. Move that up there. Just a sliver. Okay. The next thing we're going to do is, I have a piece of basic white cardstock that's 5 1/4 by 4. I have two. You're going to need one for the inside and then one for this right here, inside of the front. And I'm just going to tack this on right here at the very top, just to hold it in place while I get the card going. So just across the top there, that's the only place I'm going to tack it down. Alright, so I'm going to lay this here, just like that. Alright, now we have our front here, and it's still laying crooked. It's bugging me. Oh well, I'm going to have to live with it. Okay, that's better. Alright, so we've got another circle die cut with a stylish shapes die. So we've got two. There's one. And here's the other one. And we're going to do, again, some more, add some more color to those. We're blending on that. And I'm bringing the pecan pie back in. And my scrap paper. Now do we need the brown brush? So I will use the different brushes for different shades in the same color family. Like I'll use this for the browns, the other one's for purples. I'll turn that. Alright, and then our little tail here. Okay, and just a little more there. Okay. So I'm going to take this and I can move this out of here. I want to slide this. I'm going to put adhesive on it, on the back. And I'm going to slide this up under here between this and the white piece to where I want it. And I want it kind of like that. Right there. And I'm going to put the little tail on. I want a dimensional on that. So we'll put our little dimensional on there. And pop our tail up just a little bit above the bunny's butt. Okay. And we're going to do some stamping here before we finish that. So I'm bringing in the floral image from the Easter Bunny set. Where is it? Okay, so I'm using this one right here. Isn't that pretty? I love this little bird too. There's a little butterfly. There's some little eggs. All kinds of cute little things. And I am going to use a pecan pie. Alright. Hope I can center this without standing up. Not bad. Alright. So technically, it's always best to use a Memento Black, especially if you're using the blends, because they're alcohol markers and they weep just a little bit. But I wanted that color, so I did not use black. Alright, and I'm just going to add some dark Gorgeous Grape centers to these flowers here. A little bit on that one there. I'm going to color in my rose here with, this is fresh freesia. And I think I'll do this one in fresh freesia. Do a little bit of yellow here. And here, this is Daffodil Delight. And we'll put a little yellow on these little tiny buds here. Okay. And for some reason I did not bring my Lost Lagoon over, so I'm going to go get that. I'm going to make that a little bigger. Oh, I did. It was hiding on my tray. Alright, so I'm using the bullet tip. These Stampin' Right markers, like the Stampin' Blends, have two different tips you can use. They have a bullet tip and a brush tip, and with these I just use the brush tip for larger areas and the bullet tip for smaller areas. And these are great too. You can color your stamps. If you have a stamp that's several words and you want words different colors, you can color one word one color, and it's fun to use it that way. Alright, now let's do those feet. So for the feet, we're going to use a double oval punch, and I'm using the crumb cake for the larger part and the designer series paper for the foot. So I'm just going to take my punch, and there's one foot, there's the other. And the same thing, we need to do a little blending on these. Just especially on the edges here. And I think I need to ink up my ink pad here. Right. Okay. Good enough. Alright, now I have a strip of the In Color Designer Series paper, or this would be the Regal's Stampin' Up Designer Series paper. And I like a thin strip for this because then you're not putting a big piece in and wasting paper by cutting that. So if you have about 1 inch or 1 1/4 inch, that's good for this punch. When we're done with this, we can put that out there. And I'm just bringing some adhesive in, and we'll put it on we'll center that on the little oval. Same thing for this one. Okay, so we'll bring the card back in, and I'm just going to add these feet. I'm not using dimensionals for this. I don't know, I just thought it'd look better with just the flat, being flat. One there, and then the other one. There, isn't that cute? There's our little bunny hopping in the bunny hole. Alright, and so for our inside piece, we're going to stamp Happy Easter. I don't know if I got that stamp out. I didn't. So here's a Happy Easter. And I'm going to use Gorgeous Grape. Hopefully I can center this, looking through the phone, not too bad. And then it would be pretty with a little strip of Designer Series paper across the bottom part of that. For some reason we're a little crooked here. There we go. Okay, so there's our bunny card. Our other bunny card, I should say. All right. Thanks, Cindy. Cindy, you won last week the gems are so for participating. So when you get a chance, message me your mailing address. All right, so let's do our little 3D box. So this is the little box. It'd be great to fill with candy. It looks like this on the inside, and it has the little bunny on the front, and in your kit you'll get the supplies to make 2 of each of the cards plus 2 of these little boxes. And that is crooked, but don't worry about that. Alright, so for this box I gotta get my directions here. We're starting with a piece of basic white cardstock that's 6 by 8.5. All right. You're welcome. Hi, Sherry. Thank you. Okay. So there's our basic white, and I have my little, oh, here it is. My directions. Okay, on the 8.5 inch side. So this is the 8.5 inch side. We're going to score this at 2. Oops, 2. And I gotta pull the arm out. Alright, so we did 2, 4, 6. And 8. Alright. And now on the 5.5 inch side, we're gonna, or the 6 inch, we're gonna score this at 2. Four and a half. And 5.5. All right. I don't know if this shows up so you guys can see it or not. Kind of. A little bit. Let me move my ring light in a little. Okay. So, I'm going to turn it this way. Let's see. Let me look at my sheet here. We're going to do some trimming. All right. So I'm going to turn it this way because we want this 1/2 inch running across the top and this 1/2 inch running down the side here. And first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out this little rectangle right here. So it looks like this. And I'm going to cut up to this line to the all the way across here. We're going to cut up on these score lines. So this is the first score line right here. That one and this one. Okay. So now we want this flap and this flap to be a little shorter. So I'm gonna, it doesn't matter how much you cut off, I'm gonna cut off about 1 inch on each of those. Like that. Thanks, Karen. Okay, so now I'm going to miter these a little bit so they lay better when they're folded. And that's just going in and cutting on a slant up to that corner. And the same thing right here on each one of these. Whoops, I got that caught on there. This is the bottom of the box. So now I'm going to go in and burnish all these folds with my bone fuller. And I'm not using the thick basic white cardstock. This is the regular basic white cardstock. You could try it with a thick. I just thought it would work easier and be easier to handle this way with a basic white. This is the top of the box here. And then we've got another line here. And another, we're going to do our flaps here. Okay, so this is going to be the inside. I'm going to turn it over to put the designer series paper on it. So we've got 4 pieces that are going to go along here. And I think I lack cutting too. I'll go ahead and put these across there. So these are I'm just looking at the measurements on those. The larger ones are 1 7/8 by 2 3/8. And if you buy the class, you can get the tutorial for this. I'm upgrading my website so I can sell my tutorials, and that will be done in March and April. But if you wanted to buy just the tutorial for this, you could. This class would be $15. There's one. And then if you want the class to go, you just have to place an order with me of $40 before tax and shipping. And then if your order is $50 or more this week, then I will include the Rainbow Adhesive Backed Dots. And you will also get the PDF tutorial with either one. Alright, so we've got these little squares or rectangles going across here. And then these are 7/8 by 1 7/8. And they're going to go right in here. And I'm going to just cut 2 more of those. I'm looking for my trimmer, which can't be too far here. Oh my word. Oh, here it is. Alright. Alright, so this is, we'll make this 7/8. And then by 1 7/8. So right here. And here. And while I'm thinking of it, this paper, I told you earlier I was going to look and see what it was. Okay, the name of the paper I've been using is the Lighter Than Air Designer Series paper. It's in the upper right corner on page 76 of the spring catalog. And it's great colors for springtime and Easter. It goes with the hot air balloon set. All right, we're almost done here. This one can go there. And then this one can go here. Now, to adhere this, you can use the glue. It holds really well. I'm going to use a tear and tape for the side, and then the glue for the bottom. Okay, so this is how the box will go together, like this. So it's this side here that I'm going to put the tear and tape on. And tear and tape is like the strongest adhesive. I would say that and the glue are like super strong. For some reason I'm not finding mine. Okay. Alright, I'm going to use the glue. I know it's right here and I had it out ready to go, but we're going to do the glue. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lay this down like this. I'm folding it over like that, and I'm going to put my adhesive right here. And run it down that like that. And fold that over. And actually, I did it wrong, you guys. Because this should be on the inside. Let me wipe that and see if I can get it to work the other way. Because that way it doesn't show. Alright, let's see if this will work. So we want this on the inside like this, and we're going to adhere that like that. That's going to go over that like that. It's nice because you can just lay it down flat and put that over that. And then we'll just hold it there for a minute or two. Hi Nancy, near Harrisburg. Okay. Alright, so here's our little box. This is what it looks like from the top. Alright, so you're going to put your smaller, I put this one small, let's see which, one large flat bin, one small, and then the small ones, and then the large one. Or you can do the two small ones, and then a large one and a large like that. I think I like that better. And I'm not going to worry about adhering these or that to those. I'm just going to put adhesive on this right here, the very bottom flat. Like that. Alright, so we've got our little box pretty well made here. Let's do the bunny on the side, and then we'll do the decorating on the top and closing it. So again, we're going to stamp one of those little bunnies from the cardstock, and I've already done that just to save time today, if I can pick it up. Here we go. And I used the pearl enamel effects on the tail. If you, just so it's shiny and it kind of sticks up, if you use that, you want to do it ahead of time so it has time to dry. And I'm going to just add some dimensionals or a piece of that foam to the box to hold the bunny on there. And we'll do, I think this probably would be the best place for the front. So I'm going to put that bunny on there like that. And these are going to get pushed in, these sides here. Just like that. And then I have a little clip. These are not a Stampin' Up product. They're from, I just bought them somewhere. There's a little clip. And all I did was use that same double oval punch. And we're going to punch the base from, I think I did blue on the other one. I'll do the, just because it's right here, crumb cake on this one. And we want a piece of basic white for the sentiment. And we'll put that in there like that. And let's stamp the sentiment. And this little saying is, what is this little saying? An Easter treat for you. And I'm going to stamp it in Balmy Blue because I'm going to use the Balmy Blue twine on that bunny. But these would make nice little favors, like for Easter dinner or to give away. And we'll add a couple dimensionals to the back. Add that on there, center that. Okay, let's get that centered. There we go. And I'm gonna adhere it with glue to that little ledge on the front of the box or the top. Okay, so it looks like this. I'm bringing in the twine. It's the blue, it's in the 3-pack of Baker's twine that's in the new, or the mini spring catalog. And let's make a little bow for our bunny. We'll pull it down just a little more. Trim it off. And grab a glue dot. Oh, you're welcome. We'll put it right here on the bunny. And then the little bow. So, and then you could put a couple little dots on that if you wanted to. So there's our cute little treat box. So I hope you've enjoyed these projects today, and I will be back next week. I hope you have a great week, and I will be sharing some more projects with this bundle this week. Take care.